Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve our Skillrack daily challenge using Python programming language. Before going to logic, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, then subscribe right now and make our work more meaningful. First, we will understand our question. The program has to accept the R cross C integer matrix, then it has to accept the position of the opposite corner element of a submatrix in any order. Then finally it must print the submatrix containing those position as corner, as opposite corner. So the program has to accept the R cross C matrix, then the position of the opposite corner element of a submatrix in any order. Then the program must print the submatrix containing those positions as opposite corner element. Now we will take our first test case. So here we have 5 cross 4 matrix. So in this matrix, one corner element is 2 comma 2 and the other corner element is 5 comma 4. So 2 comma 2 is second row, second column, that is 32. Then 5 comma 4 is the fifth row, fourth column. So we'll highlight them. We'll have this and this one. So it is 86. And now we have to print this submatrix. So this will be our output. Now we'll take up a second test case. Here we have 3 cross 6 matrix. So the corner elements are 3, 3 and 1 comma 5. So for 3 comma 3 it is 21 and for 1 comma 5 is it is 60. Now the submatrix will be this, which will be our output. Now we will understand the key logic of the program. So we have two corner elements here. So when we get the other corner elements, printing the submatrix will be easier. So in order to get the other two corner elements, we have to get the minimum of rows. That is, if you see 3 and 1, that is in the rows of the other two corner elements, 1 is the minimum, right? So we'll have 1. Then if you see the columns of the two corner elements, that is 3 and 5, 3 is minimum. So we'll have 3. So if you consider this one, that is 1, 5. So for this corner, the maximum of the row is 3 and the maximum of the column is 5. So we have got the other two corner elements. So so to get this corner element, we have to find the minimum of rows and the minimum of columns. Then for this element, we'll have to get the maximum of the row and the maximum of the column. Now let us implement our program. First we'll get the input number of rows and columns. Then after that, we'll get our matrix using the list comprehension. input of dot split of for row in range R. So after getting our matrix, we'll have the variables R1, C1, R2, C2, through which we'll get our elements. And now, after getting the corner elements, we have to set the start row and the start column to be the minimum of R1, R2 and the minimum of C1, C2. So the start row is the minimum of the rows and the start column is the minimum of columns. So after that, the end row and the end column would be the maximum of R1, R2 and the maximum of C1, C2. Now we have found the start row, end row and the start column and the end column. So after that we'll iterate over the start row minus 1 we have used here because the indices will be 1. So since here we have 1 comma like that, we'll have to minus 1 comma n row. So we don't want plus 1 here because it is already there. Now while iterating, we'll also iterate over the column, that is the start column minus 1 comma end column, and now we'll print the matrix of the row and column and use end argument, and at last we'll print the new line. So we are done with our code. So now let us execute our program. We'll pass our first test case. So we have got the correct output, that is the submatrix with the specified corner elements. Then we'll pass our second test case. So here also we have got the correct output, that is the submatrix with specified columns and rows.
Our program has passed all our given test cases successfully. Hope you guys understand. Thanks for watching. See you next video.